Okay, here comes Sweet Pea up the hill in the 1490. There's a hoe chucker behind him down the hill there. Then there's a loader and a processor and a grapple yarder. And off in the bush there is the backspar hoe. And you see Alan, he's packing the grapple off, the spare grapple for the grapple yarder. He's packing it out of here. They're moving out. They just got a little bit of wood left and they're moving out. He's going to move that to the end of the spur.
We're going to be a while, Paul. Pull that crummy out up there. We got some wood in the back that we can get.
The 1490. It's got a longer reach than the Manils do. And there's the backspar hoe. Well, they've got a couple hours of wood left. Then they'll be pulling out of here. I think there's one little corner they have to clean up first. I don't know. And there's that hoe chucker down in there, digging out the logs, tossing them towards the road. Now, the grapple yarder is feeding the loader, and the loader's feeding the processor. I guess that's the most efficient way to do it. Especially when there's quite a few logs that have been bucked, then the loader can just leave them in a pile down there. Now this thing bucks off the end of the log, skins it along to the other saw and bucks the top end off, and it's all preferred lengths. Computer in the cab that takes care of it. Now this, you see, he's bucking off the butt end with the big saw there, and now that'll measure it right to a preferred length, and the other saw, or no, I guess this saw here will buck it off again. There, yeah. And then this one goes in, and the other saw bucks that end off, right to a preferred length. Okay, a big log and a little log, and they're both staying in the grapple. It's pretty good. When I first started running grapple yarder, they had that scissor grapple, and yeah, there's no way you could bring in two logs. You tried to grab two logs, you'd lose them both every time. It was horrible. Were we ever glad when this grapple was invented? It's got a, they call it a choker grapple because the line goes down there, squeezes the grapple shut as it goes. It's pretty good. I bet you there's not too many people that can remember that old grapple.
Say something important.
Well, apparently there's a dent in the universe, and it's going to suck all of us into it any day now. I've got nothing important to say. Nothing profound, sorry.
hooked up, eh?
That's what a real logger looks like.
Look at these bunks. It's going to take a lot of these small logs to fill up that real estate. You know, back when I ran loader, it'd take maybe 26 to 36 logs. And you'd have a load. But these things here, holy crap. With a line machine, loading small wood like this would drive you nuts. Oh, it really would drive you nuts. But it's only half bad with these juicers. Still, it takes a lot of logs to fill up these bunks. Probably around 100 logs. Now Alan here, years ago when I ran loader, he was my second loader. So I broke him in on the machine. I told him, you grease the machine and I'll let you run it for an hour. So that's how he got started. And then I quit running loader and went falling timber for 28 years. And I broke my knee. So I was going to go back on the loader, but I don't know. These guys got their peck in order. I felt like I was butting in if I came back on loader. So I was used to running saw for 28 years, so that's what I did. I did the bucking after that. Same rate of pay as the loader operator. Well, it was the same rate of pay for the loader operator for me, and then they had our contract ended and changed. Uh-oh, odd lengths here. What's gonna happen? Yeah, look at that. Oh, twisted the bunks. You're gonna have to straighten that out. There, nothing to it. I'll tell you, if on the flat like this, it's easy, but if you're on a hill, holy moly, you try to straighten out the bunks and they go this way and that way. It's quite a tug of war, and sometimes, you know, you got a heavy log on one side, especially. Got to straighten something out here. Well, it's nice and clean wood and everything, and there's it's going, can't help but go smoothly here, but there's a lot of logs to go on these loads. I think, if I remember correctly, had to put some special measurement on there for export. Now, Stu, he's in a hurry. He wants to get to the beach. Make sure he gets 3 loads today. Okay. Coming down this switchback. He knows what he's doing. These trucks got a lot of braking power. Especially that back left wheel is digging a trench all the way down there. Holy crap. Another loader and grapple yarder down there. Okay, now this is due second load. We'll see how that wheel, if it's still acting up. It looks like it's rolling pretty good. No, and digging a little bit of a trench too. Not too bad though. I think it'll be okay.
Terry,
Yeah, right.
doing the dog again.
You save that for your old lady. You're losing it. What are you doing now?
Huh?
Point down there. No, down there is better.
Look at that. Machinery sitting still down there. Okay, here comes Stu's third load. Wood looks a little bit bigger too. Rolling pretty good now. Yep, just complaining a little bit, that's all. Okay, here's the grapple yarder. He's all done. He's going to come down the hill. But you know, taking these machines down the hill, they're balanced out with the boom and the counterweight. But when you start coming down the hill, the boom sort of lifts the back end off the ground a little bit. It kind of freaks you out. You know, years ago when I used to run the rubber tire grapple yarder and the rubber tire loaders, coming down these hills, like switchbacks and steep hills like this, kind of freak you out. But we could swing around, put the boom down, out back, and come down backwards. Otherwise, you'd have to get a snub down the hill with
Used to
a
go
cap.
where the hoses touch each other.
As a matter of fact, they kind of made it a rule. You had to have a cap, or a logging truck, or something to snub you down the hill.
Braided is fast.
It's like a law.
Sure makes a mess. You're wasting your film. You might even break that camera. Oh, I still got cedar up some too, so you can cut it easier. Going nuts up there. Got lots of room, no grapple yarder, no goddamn guy lines. Perfect. Oh, something fell off. You set choke when we're going, got to pull stuff down over the bank, it's out of reach.
Well, that's it for me. Unless I find some more old film that I have stored away. You never know. Catch you later.